Dear student, now you will see here the some other in the property of coal. Dear student, the coal, I told you what is coal. Coal is a complex mixture of carbon compounds, compound of carbon and hydrogen and oxygen, and some small amounts of also here the free from carbon, just like here the nitrogen and sulfur, which are present in the coal. Some small amounts of compounds, nitrogen and sulfur, are also present in the coal. Dear student, when the coal is heated with a high temperature, when the coal is heated with a high temperature in the absence of air, now it becomes coke. It is very important line. Coal, when the coal is heated with high temperature in the absence of air, when the coal is heated, when the coal is heated with high temperature, with high temperature, with high temperature in the absence of air. Okay, when the coal is heated with a high temperature in the absence of air, now their volatile material is removed. Now their volatile material is removed and it becomes coke. Okay, when the coal is heated with a high temperature in the absence of air, now it becomes coke. Now it becomes coke. What is the coke? Coke. What is the coke? Even when the coal is heated with high temperature in the absence of air, now their impurities which is removed, our volatile material is removed. Now it becomes coke. Coke which had 98% carbon. Coke which had 98% carbon, which is better fuel than coal, which is better fuel than coal. What is coke? Coke is better fuel than coal. Why? Because which have 98% carbon. Because when the coal is heated with high temperature, now their volatile material is removed and it becomes coke. Coke is better fuel than coal and it is formed from the coal but with the high temperature heating. Okay? Distinguishing of temperature. When the distinguishing temperature is high, now their volatile material is removed and it becomes coke. So the coke and which have the calorific value is high than coal. So it is better fuel than coal because their calorific value which is high than coal. Calorific value of coke is high than coal and which have the carbon percentage 98%. So it is better fuel than coal. Okay. It is better fuel than coal. And coke does not have the cause of pollution. Which has not cause of pollution. They are free form of pollution or the less amount of pollution than coal. Dear student, first of all here, what is coal? Coal is the complex mixture of compound of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, and some small amount of compound also present in the coal like nitrogen, sulfur. Okay, and some free carbon also. Dear student, coal burnt, when it is burnt, it produces a large amount of heat. How? Because here the carbon reacts with oxygen. Carbon reacts with oxygen and it becomes carbon dioxide. Now the fuel which are produced, just like here the coal, when it is burned, now the carbon reacts with oxygen. Now it produces carbon dioxide. Okay? And it produces the amount of heat. But coke, when the coal is heated with high temperature or distinguishing of temperature, now it becomes coke. Coke is better fuel than coal because it had 98% carbon. Okay, and their impurities which is removed when their distribution of temperature. So, dear student, coke is the less polluted than coal and which is not cause of pollution and which is free from smokes also, which not produce a lot of smoke, which are not produce lot of smoke. So it is free from pollution, and so the coke is better fuel than coal. Okay, dear student, now you will see here the uses of coal. Uses of coal. use of or the uses of okay, uses of coal. I told you what is the uses of coal. First of all, coal is used to produce a lot of amount of heat. How for what? For the lighting purpose, for heating purpose, for cooking purpose, okay, in shop also. And coal is used for generating electricity in the power plant, and coal is used also for the transport also, okay. First is here, coal is fuel. Coal is used as a fuel for heating purpose. Coal is used as a heating purpose. Coal is used as a fuel for heating purpose. For heating, coal is used as a fuel for heating in homes and industry. In homes and industry. In homes and industry. Second thing is here, coal is used as a fuel in thermal power plants. Coal is used as a fuel in thermal power plants. Thermal power plants for generating electricity. Okay? For electricity. Okay? Next is here, coal is used in manufacture of fuel gas. Like here the coal gas. Coal is used for manufacturing. Coal is used for manufacturing. Okay? And the coal is used for the manufacturing of petrol and synthetic natural gas. Dear student, coal is used for the coal gas, coal is used for the natural gas, coal is used for generating of electricity, coal is used for heating purpose in homes and industries. Okay? Dear student, there is no any problem. First of all, what is coal? Coal is a complex mixture of compound of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. When the carbon reacts with oxygen, now it burns and it produces a lot of amount of heat. But when the coal which is heated, coal is heated with high temperature or distribution of temperature, now it becomes coke. Coke which have the 98% carbon and which is better fuel than coal. Okay? Coal is used for industries, homes, and also for in the thermal power plants and in power plant for generating electricity, and in manufacturing of coal gas, manufacturing of petrol gas. Okay? Dear natural gas, not here petrol gas, synthetic natural gas. Dear student, it is very important to write here fossil fuels in the first coal, then after petroleum, and then after natural gas. Because the main fossil fuel is what? Coal, petroleum and natural gas. So you will first write what is coal, what is the uses of coal, and how we can form the coke from coal. Coke is formed from the coal by the distribution of temperature with high amount. Okay? In the absence of air. Because in the absence of air, and when the coal is heated with high temperature, now it becomes coke. Okay? It has the 98% carbon, because after heating their volatile material is removed, and now we can form the coke. Coke is not cause of pollution, because it's smoke which are removed, or not less amount of here the smoke, so it is not cause of or does not cause of pollution. So the coke is better fuel than coal. But coal is also fuel, but coke is better fuel than coal, because which have high calorific value and which have high percentage of carbon, 98% of carbon. Okay, next now you will study the next topic is here petroleum gas.